So this video will do the sixth experiment, and this is about switching on and off of a LED. However, we want to switch it on and off using voice commands, voice-based commands. For this purpose, voice commands will give it to, we'll use Google Assistant, and then we'll use another service called as IFTTT and then MQTT. So that's our objective. Let's move forward. Let's look at the diagram. So diagram, let's have, in fact, the setup is from the hardware point of view, the setup is same as the previous experiment. So that node MCU will have buzzer and LED connected to the MCU, just like it's shown in the diagram or the live feed over here. And then that will subscribe to the MQTT channel for on and off. So based on that, it will be activated or deactivated. And to this particular feed, MQTT feed, now observe what we are doing is we as a user will use Google Assistant. In fact, we'll use Google Home and Google Assistant. In that, we could use our mobile phone or we could use our iPad where these are installed. We give a voice command to it. So remember, for Google Home, we'll have Google Assistant which will be taking the voice commands from us. And then this will be integrating with a service called as IFTTT. So you can see the URL over here. So this is a service that is there on the cloud. So we can subscribe for it, and it gives us free subscription. However, it allows us a limited access. So I'll use that service. I'll show you that as well. So for this, we will create applets. It's called as applets, where you can create applets. It takes trigger from the Google Assistant, whatever voice commands you're giving, and it provides services. So one of the services it provides is it can post whatever command we give. It posts that, publishes that, converts it into text, and then publishes into MQTT. That's how our voice commands will go all the way from Google Assistant to the IFTTT service, then to the broker, that is a feed MQTT broker, and then from there to node MCU. It's a long chain. So let's go ahead and first let's look at the code. So looking at the code, in fact, it's the same code. Only difference we'll do is now we'll use a feed called as feed number 6. Let's put it as a feed number 6. And then let's quickly go to the browser, and then we'll do one by one. So let's go to the IO adapter IO, and then we can see that we have already created a feed called as 06, and this is what we'll be subscribing to. Then we'll go to IFTT, and this is a IFTT. So right now you can see I've logged in. You can see I've logged in over here. It's a free account, and it allows us applets. So what I'll do is it allows us to create applets. So we'll say create, and then we'll say if this IFTT comes from if this then that. It's saying what should be the trigger. So we'll say Google Assistant is a trigger. So when Google Assistant tells you on, this is your trigger, then what are you supposed to do? You are supposed to post it on Adafruit. So select Adafruit. We have Adafruit over here. What are you supposed to do? You can see my Adafruit account has been added over here. Likewise, you can add your own accounts over here. And then where is it supposed to post? It is supposed to publish on 6. What is it supposed to publish? It is supposed to publish a text called as on. So we could say create action and then continue and then say finish. So this was with respect to on. So here what we have done, we have created one trigger for on. When it gets an on, command on from the Google Assistant, it is supposed to post on to the adapter. Likewise, when it gets an off, it is supposed to post a off. So let's create that. Quickly go ahead and create that. It's a create button, add, then we say search for assistant, we got assistant. Then when he's saying off, trigger, then what is it supposed to do? It is supposed to post on adapter on my channel feed number 6. It is supposed to post off. Make sure that you're always typing it in caps, so that because we would be looking for capital on and capital off. So don't do typing mistakes. That's one mistake that people do. So we have configured those things in IFTT. You can see my applet, under my applet, 2 applets have been created. Then let's go to mobile phone. So we can go to mobile phone, or in this case, what I'm doing is I'm going to my iPad. Let me quickly share my iPad screen and configure the Google Assistant and the Google Home on my iPad. You can do it on your phone as well. So now you can see there is this Google Home and Google Assistant, Google Home and Google Assistant installed over here. So you'll have to install it on your phone or you'll have to install it on your iPads. So once I went into the Google Home, then we need to create a home. For example, let's say this lab that we are doing. Let's say lab, and let's say next. And then it asks for the address. We can always skip without the address. Say continue without the address. We want to save time. So we went over here. So the lab is there. So we choose the lab, say next, and then add a favorite assistant to the lab. So since the assistant is already installed, he gave us the option called as assistant. So choose assistant. Sometimes what happens on the mobile phones, Gemini could be your default assistant. So in those cases, you'll have to be careful. You'll have to unselect Gemini and then make assistant as your the favorite mode of getting triggers inside. Okay. So we have got here. Then next thing is we will go here. So assistant is will be speaking. So after that, once assistant speak, we go to the settings, click the settings, and what are the services that work with Google. So we click on the works with Google. We click this, then you can see. So out of here, you go to from the search, you can always search for IF, sorry, IFTTT. So you got it here, select this. It's already linked over here. So it's already linked in my case. So for you, you'll have to do that. Then IFTTT is already configured. So then what we do, we go back to our favorites and be ready with this. And now let's go back to our code. Our code is here. We will just change the subscription to 06. Let's dump it, compile it, and upload it into our, it's uploading. I can see my LED blinking over there. It's uploading into the Node MCU. It's still writing to the Node MCU. No. Yeah, done uploading. Okay. So uploading has been done and Node MCU is waiting now. Where is it waiting for? It is waiting for, let's get into the background over here. So it's waiting for this channel 6. It's waiting for feed 6. So now we go to our iPad. This iPad screen is shared over here. So I click the assistant. The assistant is now ready for accepting commands. So I speak out loudly. Activate on.
Okay, activating on.
Yeah, you can see as soon as we said that on the live data, you can see at 550, we have got a on command. So this has come from all the way from Google Assistant. We spoke into that. It went to IFTT. IFTTT put it on the broker, and you can in the background you can hear the buzz ring of our setup that we have done. Likewise, now let's deactivate it. Activate off.
According to Wikipedia, high definition video is video of higher resolution.
Let's speak again. Activate off.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Activate off.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Activate off.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Activate off.
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Yeah, we have some problem over here. Let's go back to the settings. Works with Google. Let's or let's check for let's unlink it. It's unlinked. Let's go back again. Works with Google. Let's search for the IFTTT service. It's taking us to IFTTT dot. Let's authorize it. Yeah, it's linked. It's linked. Let's go to our favorites. Let's go here. Activate off.
All right, activating off.
Great. You can see we had a problem over there. So what we did was we unlinked the IFTT service and linked it back, and then it activated. So now we can see the demo working. That was our objective. We met our objective. Thanks a lot. See you in the next video.